Just gonna keep going then?
Boom.
Fuck it, let's go! Alright.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready!
Oh shit.
Welcome everybody to the English cast of Japan's Pro League. Today we're gonna be casting Rampage Gaming versus Rascal Jester, I think, unless I've been bamboozled.
These are the teams.
So, Rascal Jester, they had like a map composition thing, or like a map rotation play that they really liked to play, and that they did really well. Meanwhile, Rampage Gaming just was able to play the map really well without using map mobility as a crutch. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Rampage Gaming are just going to probably outplay them during the laning phase for all that. I'm interested. I'm ready. Yo.
Me too. I actually really liked how Rascal Jester's comp came together. There were some stumbling moments. That series did go to 3, so wasn't all great. But I think once their mid laner got on the right champions and was able to exert pressure elsewhere, it really came together.
Yeah, that's something that it seemed to be like a weak point of Rascal Jester, where they really seem to like depend on their mid laner going and pushing out to the side lanes and actually doing things. Like they're really dependent on that for like their carries aren't mid lane, their carries are in the side lanes to try and do that, and mid lane's just gonna try and facilitate that. We're gonna be heading into picks and bans here in just a second. See if maybe Rampage are going to be fine to let Rascal Jester have their 5 TP globals. It was something crazy shit like that. Like, oh, we'll have Aurelion Sol in mid lane, Galio top lane, Tom Kench in the bottom lane, and who's our jungler? Oh, fuck it. Pantheon jungle, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's
Aurelion Sol ban! Alright,
yeah,
so
Lappy already pulling those bans. He definitely seemed better when he was on the Aurelion Sol and the Talia that he played, as opposed to I can't remember who he played in the second game, but didn't work
Talia.
out so well.
I'm pretty sure he played Talia in the second and third game, and he just wasn't like that impactful on it. Oh, he played Anivia in the second game. I remember.
Yeah,
now.
that was it.
That's weird that they're going to ban out the champions that he had, like, not the greatest success on. Okay, so, like, Aurelion Sol ban, fine, he did well on that, but his Anivia, it wasn't clean. His Anivia was trash. Like, legit, I could find a fucking Anivia one-trick in solo queue and say, like, oh, fucking, mind subbing in for Rascal Gestures, and he'd do better than whatever the fuck Lavi was doing that game. It was so bad. Whoa, wait, Zach's actually gonna get picked up for the first time in professional play?
Looks like
We haven't seen Zach at all yet, have we?
depends on how much timeline jumping you want, because we have seen Zach a couple games that take place in the future. But as of this point, I don't think he's gotten in yet.
Alright, Galio being picked up by Rampage Gaming is pretty standard.
So that's also another
too.
It's also another denial from Atiamomo, as the Galio was a pretty big part of their global map pressure comp.
Yeah. Then again, it is just like a standard OP pick right now, so it shouldn't be like that surprising.
Galio is fucking busted.
So it shouldn't be like that surprising that he shows up. It shouldn't be like that
Galio is fucking busted.
There we go. Nearly had a fucking problem here with my stream. Alright, so Ashe comes out of Rascal Jesters. Map mobility, I mean, like, globals is just... It's almost there, TBH.
Yeah. So, yeah, it definitely looks like Rascal Jester is going to have to force to play a bit of a different style this time.
I'm gonna play conventional things.
Yeah, with Zach and Gragas both coming in, they're going to have a lot of team fight control.
Mm-hmm. Then again, the Ashe arrow is most likely going to be dodged out by the Zaya. Toot toot.
Featherfly!
Featherfly! Braum gets to be banned out. A couple of hard carries are banned away from Evie. Evie was actually the one who showed up on Fiora big time. He absolutely... So, like, that's actually pretty smart. If they were going to pick out the Gragas, then maybe they wanted to ban out the Fiora away from Evie. Then again, he's just, like, so good on champion from what we've seen that it's just probably just a general specific counter pick, question mark?
Yeah, the Braum denial also plays in well to RPG's bot lane, since he can peel Thresh away from his AD carry, as well as also kind of shunt out a lot of Xayah's strengths with his shield. Tila is also going to get banned away from Lavi, so that's all three of his picks from the games that we have seen him.
Hey Ian, how's it going? So now that all the picks and bans have, or all the bans have come out, now we get to see what Yutori Moyasi. I haven't had to say Yutori Yamasi in like forever. Wait, was he on the starting roster for RPG or is he a sub? Oh yeah, I think I just called him Yutori. Whatever.
Probably.
Get to see an Ivan pick coming out? That's going to be pretty strange. Alright, so here's Tom Kench coming out of Rascal Jesters. Going to be able to get this one champion out to try and like facilitate moving around the map a lot more easily. Now it's just going to be up to Yuki to round out the composition. Oh no, we've already got... But we need the mid laner now. So what mid laner else is there for Lavi?
We haven't seen him play anything else, so whatever he picks is going to be new for us to see.
Yeah, Syndra's actually pretty good. Then again, it's like...
Syndra's just blankets powerful, no matter what.
No bad matchups. Always has that press R to delete, and since Braum has been banned out, kind of down there, but then again... We do have like a lot of protection on the side of RPG that maybe single damage mitigation is going to not be a problem. Gonna be seeing... Wait a second, that's gonna be a mid Galio.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mid lane Galio coming out of Random Mune.
Nice. Now comps have come out. Which composition do you like better?
Rascal Jester actually has a lot of peel.
They do. Then again, it's not like RPG are looking to dive them. They're looking to fight and kite.
Well, I mean, they have Kennen, they have Galio, they have Thresh.
They do have, like...
They are looking to start things. And I feel like Rascal Jester is actually going to make it really hard for them to actually get the team fight positioning that they want.
I don't think that... what do you call it? I don't think Rampage's comp really like lends itself to a strong pick comp, especially when you have a mid Galio that's not really going to be like as much of a catch burst that Syndra is, and Kennen's not really a pick champion either. Like, yeah, he can like pick people off with his CC, but he doesn't really have like the burst damage to really like make good use of it. They're going to try to be manipulating team fights as much as Rascal Jester want to be able to. Alright, let's go skip ahead into the fucking... or a little bit later. Why is it taking so long to... Holy...
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this intro?
Technical difficulties?
I suppose. In before they remade the comps. Alright, so maybe, I guess I had to remake pick and bans.
Right, nothing changed, so...
Yeah. Usually if there's like an error with pick and bans and then they remake it, then they'll say, like, alright, we're just going to keep all the pick and bans the same, we're just going to go and try and get into a game. Let's go into the rift! Alright, so here we've got Evie playing as Kennen in the top lane. Oh lord. Tussle playing as Ivern in the jungle. Can't see the names now, and we wasn't able to do that sooner. Ramune playing Galio in the mid lane. Yutori Moyasi playing as Xayah in the bottom lane. And Dara playing Thresh for support of the side of Rampage Gaming. Meanwhile, Rascal Jesters have Achimomo playing as Gragas in the top lane, Wyvern as Zac in the jungle, Levi as Syndra in the mid lane, Noah playing Ashe in the AD carry position, and Yuki playing Tahm Kench in support. Looks to be pretty strong defense here by Rampage Gaming to keep their what are they called again? Chickens alive.
Raptors?
Yeah, forgot what they were called.
Yeah, no aggressive vision seems to be coming out on either side.
Don't forget to vote! Hashtag RJWin or hashtag RPGWin.
It's like a 2-month
now. Nice.
As Twitter just starts getting random hashtags that aren't relevant anymore.
Though these teams are still alive.
Alright. Raptor starts from both sides.
Good thing about playing Ivern is that you don't ever need a leash. So you can just walk around and start the camps. Looks like he's going to be invading the blue side, though. He hasn't used his smite yet, so he's going to be able to lay that down fairly quickly.
Gonna swipe that up from Zac. Not the most important of buffs.
But he is going to get caught out by the Vision Ward here, so now they do know. And Wyvern could go and do an aggressive invade over towards the blue side jungle, which he actually is going to go do right now. Not a whole lot else to talk about here other than the jungle thing.
Yeah, the junglers are going to set the tempo of this game because, I mean, look at these lanes. We got Gragas and Kennen. Okay, nothing's much going to happen there.
Oh shit, Ivern's here. He doesn't have smite, so he's just going to try and beat him out. Oh shit! Yeah. Hook actually lands by Dara, is able to get onto Noah. Double daggers comes out, not going to be able to do much. Swallow comes in by Yuki, but Flash comes in by Tussle to try and get the root collar down. Is only able to hit Yuki. Now they're going to flay him back into the bush. Red buff. Going to be able to slow him down a little bit. Looking for the extra auto. Ooh! That was almost another hook to land in onto the second kill, maybe.
So yeah. Yuki peeled upwards in order to help out Zac once he got spotted out by the Ivern.
But after that just happened.
But that just left Noah up for grabs.
Alright. Now you can see mid lane going to be slightly in favor of Ramune, but we're going to be getting a pause out of here. Fucking skip this pause, dude. We got time powers. Holy shit, this game's got so many bugs right now. Did it close. Right. Back in it again, boys. We don't speak Japanese, so we won't ever know what the pause was about.
Right. Like I was saying, though, I think jungle's gonna be the ones to set the pace of this game largely. In a neutral position, Yuki's going to be able to keep his ADC safe from anything Thresh tries to do. Of course, he is super low right now, so the answer might just be to kill the Tahm Kench instead, again.
And Dara is one of the better Thresh players that we've seen out of the Japanese region here. So he's not going to be that pussy bitch that never hits a hook until like 30 minutes into the game when it doesn't matter anymore. Then again, I think bottom lane is sort of setting the tempo for now because of that early aggression that was bought by them. So now they're able to just play things out like this. This is the cannon.
I wouldn't be surprised if RPG maybe wants to keep it calm until their Galio reaches 6. Which will enable them to make much bigger plays across the map.
Top lane is going to be a little bit in favor of Evi, to be expected. Jungle is going to be slightly in favor of the Zac in terms of CS, but then again it is an Ivern. He does have those super fast clears. And more so his win condition is keeping his teammates alive. Yeah, this is a chart. The KDA is in terms of the AD carry and support. So okay, so that's the That's like the frame of reference that we have. That the bottom lane from RPG is going to be this hyper-aggressive stuff. Meanwhile, RJ is more like a rounded-out team comp. But, like, so they're, like, super weak. Shit. Well, LJL bot lanes. Wyvern is now level 4. He should have 2 points into his slingshot, which means he's not going to be able to reach all the way over there. Damage is actually pretty bad.
Yeah, I think he's just here to try and protect Lavi, since he is
likely
low. And I mean, he does actually have kill pressure on him. Lavi's just gonna back though. Guess not even Syndra can deal with the Galio mid lane.
The Dark Seal and Corruption Potion start. XD.
The tank that can also deal damage on par with mid laners.
He protect, but he also attack.
That's when I want to see the ADC Ivern.
Fuck no. Alright, so now we get to see the triple Dorns coming out of Achimomo. So now he's probably going to be able to actually have some pressure in lane. I mean, being only 10 CS down isn't that bad, but when you're stacking Dorn's rings, you're mostly just conceding up the very early game just so that you can actually have, like, be able to play the rest of the game. Again, Evie has opted into a Negatron Cloak, actually, instead of something like Bilgewater Cutlass.
So respecting the damage that can come out of Gragas with those triple Dorns builds.
Probably looking at it from the point of, hey, their jungler's AP, their top laner's AP, they can both get on top of me in literally an instant, so might as well just play it safe. He does even have like a pink ward in his tri-bush to make sure that he doesn't get ganked from these esoteric positions. Russell's going to be walking over into River, trying to find something to do while he goes to take his red buff. They do spot Gragas walking down to the river. They don't exactly know where his wards went out. Get to look back towards bottom lane, looking for a flay. Bit of a skirmish here. He's going to be looking for a hook. Not
Hook
going
goes
to hit
wide.
anything. Or narrow. Whatever.
Yeah, and Yuki's gonna be able to heal that right back up, so.
Does he have any other pots on him? Oh yeah, he does. Alright, Remune looking for the flash taunt coming in here. Oh! Unleashed power is able to go in. Not actually close enough to kill
Zach is 2
Tussle!
levels down here.
Yeah, but he does have passive here. He's got to go and duke this out. Dara's now here. Ugh! Attack those blobs! Thresh fucking KS. Is he gonna look for the hook? Oh, nice!
Flash
That's
hook.
good? Good shit.
Nice aggressive play. Wyvern did come in for the counter gig, but he is 2 levels down.
Then again, it is like 2 levels down against against a very aggressive counter jungling Ivern. On the one hand, Ivern's not that scary because what does he have? He's got Moby Boots and a Fairy Charm. Like, he doesn't really have this much respectable damage, and he's going to be depending most.
Which
still
was
though,
more than what Wyvern had at the time.
I suppose. But then again, like Ivern's not, or Daisy's not really that scary right here. She's just a CC baby.
CC gets kills.
Oh, where's the second knockup? Wait, Lavi just stays there.
Getting zoned out by Zazie.
What? What fucking retard? What fucking retard lets Daisy free auto you? Thinking Amongi. So now it's going to be looking like Remune has strong pressure in the mid lane now that he's got 2 halves of an MR item, as well as 3 stacks onto his Dark Seal. This is
Kennen definitely going to enjoy the
oh yeah,
extra red buff he's getting.
totally. He's going to be enjoying that for sure. As well as mid lane going to be able to get those blue buffs to be able to just outpush the Sandra. Buffs.
Oh, hook lands again.
Uh,
Cage comes out, but Yuki just snatches him right up.
that's not exactly what you want to have happen.
Yeah, strength of the Tom Kench pick. Doesn't really matter if Thresh lands the hook or not, because he's just able to keep his AD carry safe. The most, one of the most annoying supports out there.
Pretty much, yep. Still, though, we're going to be looking at the items down here in the bottom lane. Going to be Bilgewater Cutlass and 2 daggers coming out for Noah. Meanwhile, we've got a BF Sword and a Confiel's Warhammer. So, looking to be an Essence Reaver on the side of Yatori, which shouldn't be that surprising. Tongue actually is able to land out there. Considering that Zaya is an AD caster more so than she is like a conventional AD carry, she does so very heavily depend on crit damage as well as cooldowns in order to be effective. Guys, I'm an admin of Zaya Mains.
Have you ever played a game of Zaya?
Yeah, I played like one on the PBE. Listen. Good moderation knows no roles. Champions.
I see.
That's why I tried to offer you a gig over on Xin Zhao mains, but you're just like, nah.
I don't play Sinza.
Yeah, but you like Xin Zhao. Trying to deny the cannon minion, that's pretty cheeky. Not sure if he was actually successful, though. Just... This is really good map sense over by RPG to just be able to pressure out Wyvern out of his own jungle. Oh, shit. Oh, woohoo!
Tussel's just saying, I don't care how OP you are right now, Zach.
It's like you're only OP as the... Sorry. You can't be OP if you don't get farm. Greg is going to be coming out with Ninja Tabby and a Spectre's Cowl to sort of deal with the mixed damage from the cannon. Gonna be seeing, what else are we gonna be seeing here? Support item is gonna be coming out of Tussle eventually. He just now completed his, jungler's item. Not completed it, he got the smite for the wards and shit.
Yeah, we do see, a lot of vision in, Rascal Jester's red side jungle coming out from, both teams, it looks like. I think Rascal Jester's acknowledging that the Galio is 6. The Galio is going to want to be making roams. Bot lane is probably where he's going to be doing it. They want to be able to spot him out before he gets into position.
Just another small reminder here, even though this video is out late, we are on the 7.10 patch, as you can see in the lower left-hand side of the screen. So that means that Abyssal Scepter has been reworked up, but there's going to be some fighting down in the bottom lane. Blade Collar. Oh god, what the fuck is it called again? Blade Collar. There's Root Collar and there's Blade Collar, and they both root people, and they're both on the same team. Like, I have to go and deal with this. What the fuck?
Just be like Quickshot and just know the name of every single ability in the game.
No thanks. I'd rather just say, Zaya QEWR.
RPG continuing to pressure this bot tower.
That again, Evie is also still going to be able to get some free damage out into this top tower eventually. But again, it's going to be pretty difficult with Garagas doing his business. Comes Ramoon, going in for another attack. Root Collar comes in, but they know that they don't have enough damage, seeing as that Ramoon already blew all of his cooldowns in order to get him thus far. So, like, what do you do as your Rascal Jester? Is Rascal Jester just a one-trick pony where they depend on map mobility in order to, like, make their games work? Because the bottom lane... Oh, okay. I got baited. Because, like, it looks like Rascal Jester either depend on... Oh, wait. Fucking... There's a fight going on in top lane. Ultimate comes out of Evie. Might be able to get Achimomo, but he pops the W and is able to get back on her tower and is barely able to survive. So, god damn it. As I was saying...
Well, I don't think this is a, we have enough of a sample size of Rascal Jester's games to... we do have a dive coming in on the top lane.
Wait, how'd that taunt actually land? Achimomo's actually going to still be able to stay alive for now. Ramoon is tanking tower as Lavi's going to show up. Ultimate comes out onto Evie and be able to stick him down. And now Ramoon has overstayed his welcome under the tower and is actually a free 2 for 0 in favor of Rascal Jesters. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, botch dive there. I don't know if they split the focus, if they weren't sure whether to go for the Gragas or the Zac.
I feel like he should have just gone for Achamomo. I think they like thought that Zac was going to die just from what they dumped onto him. But then he didn't die, and so now they split their calls. Another all-in coming out from Dara and Achamomo. Ooh! Gonna be looking for the kill. Nice. Swallow's already used up. Can't exactly cut through all the gray health from Tom Kent, so they're just gonna be content with the pick that they got. So, I feel like before that dive kerfuffle happened in top lane, I would have said that Rascal Jester are overly dependent on champions to have mobility to like cross the map in order to make these sorts of plays. But that reactive play there and the micro that they pulled off in top lane actually show that they not only have the micro to deal with RPG's aggression to survive things out, but also that they're able to follow up on some of these plays.
Right, and this is a comp that's going to work better as they start grouping up, as opposed to relying on the map mobility to create these big play situations.
Definitely.
The more that I feel like RPG opts into these grouped scuffles, I think the more that Rascal Jester's comp is going to play into their favor.
Same. So now we've got the Redemption coming out by Tussle. Oh, wait, but he might be caught out over here. Is going to be engaged on by Yuki and Wyvern. Lavi flashes over the wall to try and get in, but the Galley ultimate's able to come down and dumps her onto Lavi. And now Rampage Gaming are just content enough to keep fighting here. And they also have got like pressure in towards the mid lane unless the Grags can actually hold them off.
And there we do see the strength of the Zac pick. 2 autos, and Tussle is forced out of position, and RPG isn't able to collapse fast enough, and it turns into... Oh wait, Lavi died there.
Yeah, Lavi got dumpstered on. Bottom tower. When did bottom tower fall? What the fuck?
Guess I was just completely ignoring what actually happened.
Aha! They're going to be able to take the bottom tier 2 tower for free, which isn't going to net them a lot in terms of map pressure so early on in the game. Failed gank here by Wyvern. I thought Wyvern was good at ganks. But that is going to free up RPG's bottom lane to just walk around and continue to siege down towers. This is a sort of like standard League of Legends play that you want to see out of like really good teams. Like this is the most basic way to win a game of League of Legends.
Right.
You focus bottom lane. You get the tier 1 tower. You rotate your bottom lane towards mid lane. You rotate your mid lane towards top lane, and then you'll be able to get these bottom tower, mid tower, then top tower. But all of these lanes by RPG just seem to be like winning by themselves, and they're just like these mistakes that Rascal Jesters are doing that's just like expediting the speed at which they're losing.
Right. Wyvern maybe feeling like this game's starting to slip away. They are 5,000 gold down. Looking for a play where he can get it, shows top lane, and that just lets RPG collapse onto the dragon. They do get Rift Herald in exchange, so hopefully that they can make something happen with that. Get to see an amazing Rift Herald come out of JP. So do not want that trend to continue, but at this point it feels like Rascal Jester is just taking what they can get.
Definitely going to just scrap around that. Maybe we'll see another Japan LoL Rift Herald here. Probably not. Like if oh cool, they're just gonna go and dive in. That's the freest kill I have seen in a while. So if you don't have a good place as Rascal Jester to take an advantageous siege, just throw it down in a lane and then get side lane pressure.
And I'm actually curious as to how that was able to happen. I feel like Lavi should have known that maybe that if not all of RPG was there, the important members were. And sticking around wasn't going to do anything to help save the tower, but we do have another fight going on mid lane.
Gonna be looking at Achimomo, gonna get chunked out at the side, not gonna be a very effective tank if he's gonna be fucked like this. We're gonna go see the Feather Storm by Xayah, but the ultimate by Zach pulls 3 of them onto the tower, but that's not actually gonna help them all that much. It just brings the team in to commit them to a dive. Yo, send Daisy under the tower! Yo, Ivern? Hello? Just send Daisy under the tower. Whatever. Alright, so now that just means that RPG is going to go and run away with this game, pretty much. Now they're going to go send their bottom lane to top and get another free tower. Bunch of gold onto
fights
there.
all around. At various points, it actually seems like Rascal Gestures might be winning them, but Rampage continues to get the upper hand in these situations. It looks like that maybe that Rascal Gestures is too far behind for their 5v5 comp to actually be effective. Which is a shame because they don't really have any tools to counter.
Alright. We see Wyvern go in. He gets eaten up by the Tumkench. He gets spit back out. And now he's going to look for another engage here. Achimomo is getting chunked up by the side, so he can't really engage over here. He goes onto Evie, which isn't really what you want. Ultimate brings in 3 people, but that just like brings in Evie to just fuck their entire team with the Kennen ultimate.
Right, his initial engage there did get stuffed by the Thresh Flay.
And the Swallow by Tom Kench went on cooldown because he tried to use it to save Wyvern. So any other target that RPG wanted to go onto was just free to die.
Dropping Rift Herald right in front of Ramune.
Not really gonna do a whole lot. Yo, hit the eyeball, dude! Alright, whatever. If he even hit the eyeball, he would have been able to save like a lot of stuff. Oh shit! There's gonna be a dive towards top lane! Wait, no, they're just gonna take the tower for free. Wait! He actually just let it 100-0 the tower!
Well, that is a tier 1 tower, and at this point, it's not really going to stand up to much.
Yeah, but it's 100 HP!
Yeah.
And you're Rampage Gaming, the best Japanese team, the Spring Split winners.
Really? I thought that was DFM.
I don't know, it's one of the two. Alright, so now what else? What else is going to be happening here? What can Rascal Gestures do to try and defend themselves here? They're going to try and maybe look for an advantageous play? Not ultimate. Jump comes out by Wyvern, is able to pull him back in. Featherstorm comes out. Galio shows up, and... Oh, alright, well, they're just going to die to Kennen now. I'm pretty sure this game's a fucking wash, dude.
Yeah, Rascal Jester's comp strength lied in their 5v5 abilities and their ability to control team fights, but controlling team fights is hard when you're 12,000 gold down.
Same. They're going to be able to take the inhibitor here for free. Well, not exactly for free. They had to spend some ultimates and had to right-click some people in order to get it, but...
Tussle just spammed some emotes for a good fadeaway BM as he gets pulled out by the Lantern.
Welcome, Brian, and thank you for visiting. Alright, so now Rampage Gaming is just going to be able to get the blue buff here away from Rascal Jester, and they may be looking towards a Baron here to try and end the fight, or to end the game here.
Yeah, at this point they're just going to be looking to set up for Baron, either force a team fight on the side of RJ or pick it up, and from there they should be able to just force down the base, as this comp is very effective at diving.
These aren't Korean kids, these are Japanese kids, Brian. Then again, I don't think that Rampage Gaming really need really need Baron to win the game. They're, what is this? They're nearly 10,000 gold up. And they've been able to just dive repeatedly. They dived mid, they dove mid, they dove top like 3 times, they dove top tier 2. They keep diving every single tower that they come across. Wait, Remune's trying to look for the top, not actually able to get it. Because Japanese are as big, what is it, Westaboos? Yeah, that's why the Japanese people have their names in English, because they're Westaboos, dude. Anyways, Wyvern's gonna go and engage with the slingshot, but he's gonna get flayed out. Double redemptions are gonna try and heal both teams up, but Wyvern still has to limp away. Oh, we get the Tom Kench to fall. Taunt is able to keep. Oh shit! Thresh plays, and Lavi just gets deleted on the side by who the fuck deleted Lavi? They should be able to just push in top tower to win the game. You get to see like the wards from Rascal Jesters to oh wait shit. Taunt, pad that KDA boy, pad that shit.
Yeah, Wyvern is the one that keeps having to initiate these fights, but he just simply isn't tanking enough to even survive the upfront burst from RPG.
It looks like that Rascal Jesters were just like they just got outplayed in each lane. And not only that, like their jungler couldn't show up because of who's the Rampage jungler again?
Tussle?
Yeah, Tussle. Like Tussle just starved out Gragas so that he Gragas Galio. Galio! Fuck, I'm acoustic! Like Tussle starved out
Zach.
Thank you! Jesus, help me sooner, please. He starved out Zach so he couldn't actually do anything. While Tussle's like level 7, Zach is like for some reason with level 5. Like what do you expect to do here? Listen, Brian, we're not sponsored by Riot. We can cuss whenever the heck we want.
Alright, this is live. Maybe I should open your Twitch chat.
You wanna open my Twitch chat? Yeah. Sure, boy. Heck. Didn't pop out that. Alright, so now we're going on to game 2. Wait, you're not modded, Byron? There ain't nobody on this chat, Byron. You need your sword. You like your sword, boy? Alright. I'll hit you up with the sword. So you can white knight? Dude, you'd fucking green knight this shit. I'll give you sword if you can get some bitches up in here.
Specifically bitches.
Specifically bitch. I mean, I don't care if they're your bitches or what. Just bring them up in here. You got your sword now. Now go and fucking spam Twitter or Discord or whatever the fuck. Alright, so now, what do you want to see coming out of Rascal Jesters with their second comp? Do you think that there was something in the comp that was a problem, or do you think it was just...
I feel like their comp worked well together.
It's just they got like so far behind that it didn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to spot out the it's hard to spot out what can change when when you're 12,000 gold down, every choice you make looks like the wrong choice.
Yeah, but then again, you can't just like sit back forever and say it's like, oh, we got to play passively and farm this out, because when you've been like losing a bunch of things early game to Tussle, like where's your gold gonna be coming from? You gotta go and try something. You can't just sit on your ass all day.
I'm pretty sure that guy just said Naruto.
What is there to say Naruto about? What?
I don't know, but
what are you doing here, Japanese Darth?
Hey, my hair is way more fabulous than that.
But he's got a fan, though. Do they not have that room air conditioned or something? They should have it air conditioned. Anyways, gonna be seeing Aurelion Sol and Anivia being banned out by Rampage Gaming. Specific counter picks towards Lavi. It's actually pretty curious that they banned away Zac this time. And of course, Rascal Jester just reactive bans. It's like fuck Thresh, fuck Ivern, fuck, fuck Galio, all too much. Stop it. But now, like, doing that just opens up like a lot more other options on the side of Rampage Gaming.
Yeah, Rascal Jester is looking like they want to shut down RPG's playmaking abilities as much as possible. Maybe try and stop them from dictating the pace of the game.
Oh, cool. We've got AD Elise and AP Lee Sin in the game again. Oh boy. Alright, so Ash pick is going to be coming out by Rampage Gaming. Actually pretty curious, like, because Yutori, Mayase, and Dara are both, like, fairly aggressive dual laners in the bottom lane. Okay, I take it back. I thought that they were going to be playing passive with the Ash pick, but going MF Ash is actually a pretty classic combo, especially against the Zyra, because I don't like this pick. Don't pick Varus.
Varus login would lead to a very aggressive bot lane on both sides. So,
I think it's going to be more in favor of Rampage Gaming, because you only pick Miss Fortune if you either A, have an Ashe, or B, are fighting up against a fucking Zyra. Because the love tap from Miss Fortune is actually going to be putting out a lot of damage out onto Zyra's plant, so she's never really going to have like proper setup here. What this does mean is that Rampage Gaming won't be able to look for those aggressive plays before level 6 like they have been on the Thresh and... what did they play last game? Thresh and Zaya. Woo. So they're going to be more depending on the level 6 power spike, or going to be waiting for Evelyn to show up. Oh yeah, and you can also like use your... you can also use what is this? What is it? What? Miss Fortune. God, I'm so good at this. Brian did say that like playing Miss Fortune is also like really good, not only because the love tap is more likely to kill the plants in one shot, but the double up, which is Miss Fortune's Q, is more likely to hit champions and also execute the plant. And since Miss Fortune gets the crit when she kills a any enemy unit, that's likely going to be big dick damage.
Yeah, Lavi's still getting banned out from the picks we do see him perform well on. And even the Syndra has gotten banned out this time, so...
legit 4 mid lane bans, what the hell here? Welcome,
maybe seeing Lavi start digging into his champion pool a bit.
Oh shit, you hear that thunder outside?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
I'm in California, what is thunder?
Oh shit, we're gonna get to see Ramune playing some LeBlanc. Alright, so we actually don't see a lot of LeBlanc here. We've only
Lavi
saw,
does have the luxury of a counter pick now, so...
he does, but then again, like, all of his main champions are picked out. Like, what else are you gonna do? What are you... you're just a little bitch. Okay, well... I mean, like, if you're gonna counter pick something, then I guess Kassadin's really the only thing to pick against it, but we have seen Kassadin's fuck up laning phase beyond all reparation.
Right. Rival...
Same, dude. Anyways, we're gonna be seeing... barely... well, what do you think we're gonna be seeing here? Like, top lane's gonna be a farm fest, but it's gonna be slightly in favor of Evie. Jungle's gonna be a slugfest if they ever decide to, like, invade each other in the jungle. But I don't think... has Wyvern ever had, like, a really... like, ever shown jungle, superiority over somebody? Because I don't think he's ever, like, styled on some bitches.
Not so much, I don't think.
What is that?
But still, early game junglers, again, from both these teams. Both can be looking to try and dictate the pace of the match.
So now we get to see Evie playing Jarvan 4 in the top lane, Tussle playing Elise in the jungle, Ramune playing LeBlanc in the mid lane, and Yatori Moyasi playing Ashe in the AD carry position, and Dara playing Misfortune as support. Meanwhile, on the side of Rascal Jesters, we get to see Achimomo playing Gragas in the top lane, Weavern as Lee Sin in the jungle, Lavi as Kassadin in the mid lane, Noah as Varus in the AD carry position, and support as Yuki in the Zyra spot.
And support as Yuki indeed.
Same.
And one thing to note about the Kassadin pick is that it'll probably play into Lavi's preferred style more, since he does get that level 6 roaming ability. Might enable him to have more presence around the map.
Then again, LeBlanc does have more wave control because of the way that her passive has been reworked. So she now is like a little bit more of a weird mage that has sort of wave control in CC. Meanwhile, Kassadin has to be gated how he wave clears by his ultimate and his Force Pulse. So I do think
that's a trade-off of roaming regardless, is that you roam, you lose wave control.
Yes and no. Because there are some champions that are specifically better at roaming because they've got better wave clear in their kits. And even though it's slight, LeBlanc is going to have better wave control. Gonna get to see Wyvern BMing at the root of his jungle. And looks like bottom lane is gonna be fighting out to try and get bush dominance, but they do have wards here to try and snipe them out. They've already been fighting here, and Yuki gets dropped to half HP.
Jesters did get a red ward on RPG's Raptor camp, so they are going to be knowing Elise's route.
Fuck's a red ward? It's a ward.
Huh?
Anyway, you said red ward. I didn't know that red wards existed. I only know of pink wards. Alright, so interesting thing is that Lavi actually went with DFT instead of something like Thunderlord's Decree, which I think is actually going to be smarter, seeing as that Ramune is going to be able to have more mobility before level 6, and he's going to be able to like poke her down, especially if he can't go into like a full combo to try and engage on him. He'll be dealing more damage. Oh, look at this! Rampage Gaming have a lead in the bottom lane by pushing up, and Yuki, level 1! What a bitch!
Forced to recall.
What a bitch! Now we're gonna go...
Yeah, the Varus Zyra combo, not as impressive as they want it to be against
Definitely not.
the MF counter pick.
Especially since that their early plants were contested, so they actually couldn't get set up there. Gonna be a little bit of trading in the top lane, but they're both gonna heal up. That level up on the side of Evie is gonna be able to keep him a bit more healthy. And now jungler's gonna be probably meeting here. They both are pathing towards the same spot. Ramune goes all in onto Lavi, but the damage mitigation is just way too strong.
Yeah, I believe his passive shield absorbed most of that.
Wyvern's looking for maybe an aggressive play from Elise. Whoa, what happened?
Whoa.
Alright, I guess we're live. Oh, Wyvern's gonna go and spot out Tussle. Oh, he's styling on him! He's getting outplayed! Lavi's gonna show up Flash. What the fuck is that Flash, dude? Lavi's gonna be able to pick up First Blood with the Nether Strike. Oh my god, Wyvern follows him in! Oh wait, but it doesn't matter because he actually doesn't have enough movement speed to tap him again.
Lavi doesn't have ult, so he's just gonna have to use his real Flash instead. But getting double buffs onto Kassadin and early kill definitely helps.
Definitely helps. Oh shit. There's nothing here that Ramune can actually do here. He might, like this, you kinda are depending on LeBlanc to get wave control in order to push out the Kassadin, and like that's gonna be like your saving grace here, is if you can get to the side lanes to get into these skirmishes before Kassadin can. But now with Lavi with First Blood and 2 stacks on his Dark Seal, I think it's gonna be a bit out of his favor.
Both teleport right to the minion waves.
Oh, cool! Only 2 abilities, and he is able to chunk out Ramune. But they're both gonna heal up pretty safely. Damn. Gonna be seeing Wyvern hover around here.
So that actually was probably the most impactful play we've seen Wyvern make yet.
Yep.
Definitely sets the tempo much more in Lee Sin's favor.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And now that his mid lane is a bit stronger, now he can actually get some support from him. And now it's actually going to be a little bit difficult for Tussle to go look into to go walk around in jungle and getting pressure like that for these invades, because now they're going to be that much more dangerous, because it's like, oh, look at me, I'm going to go get camps. Oh, just kidding, I'm going to go get one shot by the Kassadin. Oh, look, Lee Sin's here too. I'm a fucking jungler. Ramune is going to go and try and get these trades in. Now Levy's on actually the losing side of these. This range from Ramune is actually just outdoing him. And they both are missing TP, so the next all-in will probably likely result in one of them spawning at home, kid.
Yeah, the Lavi still has to play the matchup, but so long as he doesn't drop the ball here, he's going to be looking at leaving laning phase far better than he probably could have hoped for.
Definitely. Oh, looking for an all-in here. Has to flash out. Wow. That flash had to be so precise, because if that force wave, or if that force pulse actually landed onto Ramune, he most likely would have died.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see Kassadin being able to be so aggressive on your LeBlanc and asserting dominance.
And this is why people do try to say that Kassadin is a counterpick to LeBlanc, because this damage mitigation is just so much for the early game that it's a little bit oppressive at times. But there also have been times when people overestimate their matchup and have that work against them. Top lane is mostly a farm fest.
You got triple Dorans versus 2 longswords and a ruby crystal.
Maybe we're going to be seeing some jungler intervention in towards the top lane. Lavi gets hit by the chains, but decides to go all in instead of running away. Now he's going to be...
Kassadin does burn all of his cooldowns, and he missed the force pulse, so he actually took the worst end of that trade.
Yep. That's actually pretty telling here. Here comes Lavi trying to go and bait out Ramune. He gets his passive procced here, or if LeBlanc procs her poof of... If LeBlanc procs her passive, then she's definitely going to try for an all-in here, but decides not to go and push her luck. Oh, here comes Evie coming in, and Wyvern has to go and back away from this invade. Top laners are actually even in CC, or CC? CS. Whoops. Oh shit. Yoon has to go and kite this out. Kick comes in, follows in with a Sonic Wave. Good combo win by Wyvern. That's actually pretty good. He used the kick to try and CC LeBlanc so that she couldn't actually dash away. Oh shit, but there's more fighting in the top lane. Achimomo drops his explosive cast to try and knock Evie out. But he's going to be able to chase him with auto attacks. Going to be looking for the last bit of damage. Isn't actually able to do it. Oh my god! He's just dead now! The minions that kill him! He's retarded! That was so fucking ambitious. It was just...
That was saying, please take my kill.
That was so bad! Here, let me spread my asshole for you.
A great trade onto Atiamomo turns terrible by getting way too greedy.
Oh shit, here comes the ultimate coming in by both of the bottom laners. Yuki's forced to flash out. Corruption chains are able to go and lock down onto RPG, but that's just a dissuasion. They're also able to spot out this potential dive here. So maybe they're going to just try and back off, or they're going to try and just take the first turret as fast as possible. Oh shit, gonna be seeing a TP coming in from Lavi. Gonna try and force him away from the tower. Wait, they used both TPs and they both got cancelled. What?
Yeah, both decided that they didn't want to turn that into a more or less team fight.
They would have won that fight though. I think it's actually pretty strange that now they lose like a lot of pressure because of that.
Well, it wouldn't have been a particularly even fight on the side of Rascal Jesters because Yuki is already at half health.
Yeah,
So,
but
Wyvern may be looking for something here.
it's 5v3. Maybe they just decided, it's like, oh no, we just wanted to keep you off the tower. We can just walk down next time to try and keep them from taking the tower. Or maybe they're or maybe Rascal Jester's gonna try and take up a tower. Maybe on the outswing of things. He's seeing blue buff donated over to Ramune, and Lavi's just going to safely CS under his tower, while the days just slowly pass him by.
Something RPG can enjoy is the fact that Yutori is almost 30 CS over his opponent.
That's fairly significant, yeah.
This aggressive bot lane definitely paying dividends, but Wyvern, because of his jungle pressure and asserting vision control, is able to just take this dragon for free.
Bum 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 bada bum 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 bum.
Although if this bot lane pressure does continue, we might be looking at a first turret falling in favor of RPG.
Their bottom lane, both bottom lanes are recalling right now. Gonna be continuous trade of spells on the mid lane. Gonna just be beating each other, just smashing each other's faces in till somebody dies. Should be both bottom laners gonna be there to stop any towers from falling.
Rome coming in from
Oh,
Evi.
wait.
He does have ulti available, though it's
There
hard to
aren't
lock
any
down
wards
cats
here.
at him regardless.
Oh, Ramune uses double dashes, gonna try and get the chains out. Lavi's gonna get stuck inside the
What's
Cataclysm.
flash?
Good shit by RPG, but that's still a Cassidon, and he still does have mobility to escape ganks. Thing is that's gonna be a little bit more difficult if they try and do that same thing again. On the side of Lavi, he doesn't have flash anymore. And casting Cassidon's ultimate isn't free, so. Looks like bottom tower is going to be falling in favor of Rampage Gaming.
I remember Cassidon's ultimate was like twice as long, but also had like twice as long of cooldown.
Oh yeah, it had much more range.
Yeah.
I missed it when it had range. I missed it.
So here we see the rare Cassidon winning in CS against an opponent.
Wait, when does that happen? Whoa, he just one-shots those caster minions. Ching!
Gee, that is a nice skin.
I do like it. That's the only skin. I have that skin. And I actually sold Festival Cassidon as a skin shard, just so I can like re-roll it into something else. Not gonna get juked out here by the Blanc ultimate.
It's best when those burn flashes.
It's great. Levy is not gonna be able to get an easy back here.
Yeah,
Somewhat
Wyvern,
disrespectful.
both junglers acknowledging that this bot tower is going to be falling soon if this keeps up, so both of them looking to...
maybe looking for a play. No, he just shows up. Teleport coming in by Lavi just to go and keep Ramune under wraps. Oh, here comes a passive prop coming over. Chain's able to land. Tussle's going to be able to go and follow in. Going to try and get the cocoon. Land successfully. Levy's going to have to go and look for an ultimate to come out of here. Flash comes out by Tussle to try and chase him down. But not actually enough to try and kill him. Rather curious.
Tussle burns flash and isn't able to get the kill.
That's actually,
Cassidy lives to run away another day.
or today rather. It's actually pretty bad on the side of Rampage Gaming. Is like that. Wait, yeah, it's actually pretty bad on the side of Rampage Gaming because they wanted to go and force down that mid tower, but because of that set of stuff, is that like their dive bottom lane might be a little bit weaker or delayed. Oh, Ashe ultimate's gonna come down. Yuki is going to dodge out most of the damage from Dara's ultimate, and trade of ulti is not exactly how either of these bottom lanes envisioned that going. Wave clear from Varus, while weak is still showing up a bit. Drop the tower! Drop the tower! And you see some auto tech trays. So like, when are we gonna see top laners? When are top laners gonna show up?
I would guess when the map opens up. Though we have seen Evie try and make a play in the mid lane. Atimomo's just been farming his heart out.
He
and
actually.
We are gonna see first tower go for Rascal Jester, so
despite the
pressure
counter
paying
pick,
off.
Despite the counter pick in top lane, we do see Atimomo coming up with the CS lead on top of Evie. Well, it's not that much right now.
I think that's mostly because Evie's been out of his lane more than Atimomo has.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually doing things.
And
bye, Gromp.
Tussle resets the Gromp twice.
Oh, hi, Gromp.
And that's gonna get his recall interrupted.
What the fuck? Now that the bottom lane has been opened up, we're going to be seeing the dual lane from RPG probably going to some other lane other than bot. They look to be hovering towards top lane, but they actually recalled it to go mid, which probably is going to be the better of things here, considering that Kassadin is being a bit of a nuisance.
We are going to see Dragon coming up in 40 seconds, so...
We don't have TP on either mid laner. So that just means they're going to have to be there instead of depending on cooldowns.
Looks like RJ's going to be going in, setting up vision for the Dragon that's going to spawn. Maybe trying to exert some pressure onto this bot tower now that the Ashe and Misfortune have gone.
But if Rascal Jester do try and force down this bottom tower, that just means that Rampage Gaming is going to be able to go and force down the mid tower, and that's just still going to be Rampage Gaming being one step ahead of their opponents here.
And Rampage also has pressure.
Hey, the tower hasn't dropped yet. They weren't able to drop the tower, so now they just are on even footing now.
Evie is roaming mid. This might turn into a scuffle here.
Looking to try and take the tower aggressively.
Ashe
ultimate!
Or not flash, he ults away.
Void Walk or whatever the fuck it's called.
Riftwalk?
Yeah.
Wyvern might be looking to pick out Tussle here.
Oh shit! Insect him! Nice pickup by Rascal Jester.
Jungler goes down. This should be Dragon for Rascal Jester.
Should be fairly
They don't
free.
really have the tools to be able to try and steal this.
Looking for the Ashe arrow in from another game. But it's not actually going to happen.
Nice
It's pretty
nice
bad.
pick by Wyvern. That's I am enjoying his Lee Sin more than his Zac. I feel like sometimes junglers feel like they have to pick Zac, even if it's like not actually their best champ.
Ramune's gonna go get all in here. Has to use the double dashes to get away. That's a 40-second cooldown by LeBlanc. It's actually pretty amazing how long this mid tower has been standing, all things considered. Like, Rampage Gaming get the tempo advantage by finishing off bottom lane. They get the tempo advantage by rotating their bot lane towards mid, but then they lose it by not being able to force down the minion waves fast enough to be able to actually hit the turret. Bottom lane drops, jungler dies. Now what else is there? What champion do you want to have a not Star Guardian? What's that skin that Kassadin has right now?
Cosmic Blade.
Yeah, Cosmic Reaver.
Right.
Something like that. Who do you want to have a Cosmic Reaver skin next?
Right,
please give Jax another fucking skin.
Garen.
Get Cosmic Reaver Garen.
Yeah.
I guess I'd be down. But I'd much rather Cosmic Reaver, Jax. Gonna be a little bit of a trade of ultimates over here. Low cooldown mobility ultimates.
I'd like to see any new Jarvan skin.
I'd like to see... Where are my skins, Riot? God, they like pumped out skins every week and then they just stopped. Oh shit! Ashe Ultimate's gonna be dropping out over here. Ultimate by Misfortune's not gonna be able to finish him off. Sonic Wave does land on Dadara. Insect goes in to try and catch out Yatori, but doesn't have the follow-up to get in here. Force Pulse is not able to go and capitalize very well, but is able to go and catch down Yatori. And what the fuck is Tussle doing? He's just running away now.
If he does pick up RPG's first kill of the game.
Ooh!
Flashes in, deletes Zyra.
Deletes the 200 HP Zyra, yes. Wait, Lavi's got no mana. It's just gonna be like a base movement speed race, and the Elise is going to win that, like most of the time. So 2 kills in favor of... Ooh, fucking lots of kills in favor of Rascal Jesters, wasn't it? But they do lose Wyvern and Yuki, despite that good play by Lavi.
Right.
Now we're probably going to be seeing pressure in towards top lane, question mark? No? Okay, just going to be top laners returning back to their lanes. Wyvern's going to go and kill some wards. Get his red buff. Not gonna give it over to his AD carry. Fuck AD carries.
You know what I want to see?
What?
Godfist Vi.
Yo, I'd be down for a Godfist Vi. Gonna see Static Shiv gonna be coming out for the Ashe. It's actually pretty strange that we're seeing Static Shiv on Ashe, of all people. Like, you'd think the Renon's Hurricane is still good on Ashe, right?
Oh?
We get to see a replay of how things played out here. Yuki gets healed, actually, which saves about 200 HP from him. Wyvern goes in, Flash insects Yatori, but doesn't actually have the follow-up to go in here. Yuki's going to be low on HP. Tussle gets dropped, but he actually goes up and saves himself. That's where he went. Oh, cool, more combos out, and he doesn't have Flash this time, but it doesn't matter because it's a support MF, not a real MF.
And if he was actually able to just ult Wyvern for the kill there in that replay.
So good.
We're gonna see another tower fall on the side of Rampage Gaming. So the gold's actually fairly even despite the kill differential and the dragon pickups. Just because RPG seems like they've been able to exert much more pressure onto their tower.
Get off my lawn, you fat man!
We could have saved that. Or at least cleared the minions before the tower died.
Look at the CS difference between the 80 carries, though.
Jesus.
Despite towers dropping in favor of Rampage, in favor of Rascal Jesters, and the CS leads in nearly every other lane, like, it's this bottom lane that's being a big problem here. Hey look, that's Ramune losing to a Kassadin. Maybe that's why he's a counter pick.
Yeah, I mean, despite how well Lavi's been doing, LeBlanc still has her tower.
Yeah, but I think that's like better on the that's better because of Rampage, like playing the game properly to be able to defend things. And like they've been, despite losing in some parts of the game, they've been better in reactive plays, or they've been better proactively so that they prevent reactive plays. Like they can just say, like, no, we actually don't want you to take our tower. Like, we'd rather you didn't. Lavi's gonna go in. Going to get kited away. Not going to be effectively damaging. Oh shit, but he goes back in. Gonna get juked out. Maybe Evie. Oh!
Here.
Wait, he actually just gets cut in by the Cataclysm.
Yeah, picks up the kill, but just winds up trading 1-for-1. I don't think that's what you want to be doing in this situation.
Not really. That's actually really fucking messy because now the Kassadin is 3-1.
Yeah, now Wyvern's caught out of position.
Ooh, smooth moves by the big boy. Achimomo's just dead now. He's got to flash out, but now he's just going to stand in one place. Saves his flash like an awfully long time.
Yeah, questionable decisions, and now RPG do have priority in whatever objective they want to focus on, either Dragon or maybe trying to push in mid lane more.
It looks like they're going to be a split decision here. Slightly split decision. They're going to push out towards mid lane. That way they can go into Dragon for free. But Wyvern is looking around the loops here to try and get onto this Dragon. Double TPs. Oh, wait a second. Knocks up Lavi. He's going to be running away. Going to be a bit scared here. Now we're going to be looking at another messy 5v5 fight. Noah's going to go and get some good damage onto him. Ooh, full channeled ultimate by the Misfortune. Actually gets picked up on by Yatori.
Yatori actually flashed over the wall for that kill.
My mind's telling me no! But my body! He decides not to go in onto Ramune, deciding that that would be a dash with. Death.
Dash with, yes.
Dash with.
Rascal Jester is re-engaged just to die again.
Pretty sad. Now we get to see Rampage Gaming, their map prowess and micro decision making paying off for them. They're able to get this game back under their belt. Now the gold lead is in their favor. Gonna be seeing Ramune picking up this top lane wave. Gonna try and get back on even footing with a Kassadin, even though that's not likely to happen. Disdain versus high HP pool.
Yeah, you don't want your 3-0 Kassadin to be dying before the fight even properly starts. Even to pick up a kill on the LeBlanc, I think Kassadin is someone that you want to have in your team fight more than you want to deny LeBlanc being in the team fight.
He did use TP there, though, right? You're talking about the Cataclysm bottom lane?
Yeah.
He used TP to get back into that fight, so he was there at the beginning, for the most part.
Well, yeah, but then he was forced to TP in a suboptimal position and just wound up running away.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
And that's a summoner spell that was burned for no advantage.
Reactive play to try and get a second Mountain Dragon, which would be good. Wait, Tussle. Doesn't have the Sonic Wave because the Banshee's Veil popped it, so not actually going to get Insect on this time.
Yep, high damage Elise coming out.
Jesus.
So for all the talk we've had about the mid lane and the bottom lane, Evie is 2-1 with 230 CS.
He's fairly on par with Achimomo. He's like only about 400 gold down-ish, kind of. But even if they were all even, I still want to give it over to Evie because it's not really like a lot of damage Achimomo can do.
I mean, having your Jarvan be 2-1 makes him incredibly effective at the split push game. And with how much pressure RPG is already exerting on these towers, having that advantage as well, because like they're gonna have a hard time answering it.
I feel like the only times we've seen Gragas be effective is either Raid Boss Massive, or he's like a good jungler and ganker. Because other times we just see Gragas get just bullied out by these aggressive top laners, whether it's a Renekton or Yora, whatever this champion, Jarvan. Like all these picks, all these aggressive AD picks in the top lane are things that Gragas can do well against, but he hasn't really been effective in team fights. We haven't seen any big dick Gragas plays where he goes in and belly flop flashes people and ultimates them into his team. It's mostly been Wyvern insect flashing in to try and get picks, but not actually able to have the support to burst that one target down, and then they end up living anyways.
This is the bruiser meta, and Gragas lanes really well against other tanks and not so well against people who can go aggressive on him.
One begs the question as to why you would pick Gragas in circumstances then. Maybe they're looking for the peel. Like, maybe they want, like, more diver. We want somebody to go and dive in with
Dragon
Lavi.
still has strengths outside
He
of the
does.
team, of the laning phase.
Wyvern has to go and flash away from that. Oh, wait, but now here's Ramune getting bullied out over here. TP
And
coming.
are we
Yo,
seeing
what the
a
fuck is this cam? This fucking flash.
We're seeing a flashback of what happened bottom lane, only this time the TP is answered by Momo and no one dies.
Oh shit, Achimomo coming in
this
to
is
look
gonna
in
turn
for the
into something,
play?
though.
Not actually able to get it. He's probably going to go and hop down onto the ward. No? Oh shit.
Wyvern's trying to look for a flank.
Split calls here.
Evie goes on Levy.
Tussle's going to get deleted. Evie goes in onto the Cassidon, but he's just going to be able to Rift Walk away. Feels bad, dude. And that's going to be who comes out on top of that? Rascal Jester's
Well,
deal.
RPG do kill the jungler, so they have priority to turn on to Baron now. If they
wrong
so
team.
choose, or they're going to look for more. Huh? Oh,
said-
yeah, RJ killed the jungler. Yes.
Fucking both of these are
Too many
teams.
R's.
Rawr, rawr, rawr. What is this? Talk the
R
pirate
and
game? Where's the
just
pirate?
now.
Rascal
Instead, looks like they're
Jester.
going to try and force down the mid lane tower. Finally.
Oh, except they can't even do that properly. Can you, you fucking bitch? Achimomo's gonna heal everything up. Cool. But now this reset of things is just, oh shit, Cook Timer is actually going to take a while. Heal comes out to save him. Barely. Explosive Cast is going to catch Ramune out. Going to be able to dash away, but now he's going to be chased down by Levy while Wyvern and Evie go at it.
He's going to meet Tussle, though. It might be able to save him.
Ash Arrow comes out and stuns nothing. And now nothing happens. Nobody dies. That's it. Go home. You're getting outplayed, dude.
Another messy fight. The other set of recalls comes out, but RPG is the one that's going to be pushing in, and mid tower stays up.
That's actually going to be a bit of a problem because now RPG have the inside track over to Baron, but they're probably just going to be here to clean out the wars because the home guards from Rascal Jesters are going to keep them alive in the game.
Tells Atiamama, just go away, sends him over the wall with the blast cone.
Shit, here comes Yuki, going to be caught out a little bit, but Tussle is going to get into a
kill
fight
him,
with
CountDarth.
Wyvern. Oh! That Dragon Kick's going to go in, Wyvern's going to go flash in, but now that's most of RPG dead now. That's 3 of them dead, and Ramune just now picks up a kill on the backside. Evie's going to go and try to get a return kill over here, but he's going to get kited out and gunned down. Fail flash, thinking emoji. Why even bother flashing? That's catastrophic in favor of Rascal Jester. They're probably
RPG loses Yutori early on, and that's like Yutori is carrying them at this point with which is 330 CS, but him dying early on pretty much means that the team fight is a wash, and it allows Lavi, who is still strong in this Cassidon, to focus down on other targets.
He's a fat boy.
So RJ's actually able to get
Okay.
2 towers from that.
Let's check how this happened. Tussle gets... Oh god, that was a good combo by Achimomo and Wyvern to go and delete the AD carry and the jungler both at the same time. Ramune is only able to pick up a backside kill.
So I'm actually curious as to how Wyvern was actually able to get that flank, because
It must have been over from
Dara
red
and
buff.
Dara and Yutori were sitting in the bush and would have been able to see him coming, and they just sort of sat there and let him engage on them.
I think he came from the red buff. Like, there was a ward in that bush, and Wyvern was able to go and jump onto Tussle because he didn't have his Banshee's veil up.
Oh, look, to me, he was coming in from the north side.
Oh. Well, close. Is this gonna be the game where Rascal Jester take a game off of the top team of Japan? Maybe. Tune out next time on the episode of Dragon Ball Z. Gonna be looking to gun down mid lane. A little bit of trade of fights over here. So, like, you know how, like, there's the story of Helmet Bro in League of Legends?
Yeah.
Like, where does how does Helmet Bro show up onto Summoner's Rift? Like, we see his helmet inside of the Raptor camp. Like, where? I thought the new Summoner's Rift is just like on the top of the mountain or something. So how does Helmet Bro get up here? Is it like dragged in by the raptors to up into the nest, or?
Well, I don't think Summoner's Rift actually exists in the lore anymore.
No, but that doesn't make any sense then. Then how does this game work? You got all this lore, but no explanations for anything.
Well, it used to be that, you know, all like the League of Legends fights were all like canon and stuff. And like that's how the world of Runeterra settled conflicts instead of wars. They would have games of the League of Legends. But then Riot decided that was stupid and said, no, there aren't summoners, there aren't the League of Legends. The game is separate from the canon, like Overwatch.
I don't like it. But okay, like it's like, oh yeah, sure, we're just gonna we're gonna make the game make less sense, but we're gonna make
the other version also made very little sense because then you have to, okay, why are we having Garen fight Jarvan?
Because makes sense. Oh shit, Dora's gonna go get picked out by Achimomo. The raid boss Gragas is here to play. Not actually going to be able to survive.
Tori kicked out again.
Now Tussle's gonna go and get gunned down by Lavi, but this is just Rascal Jester is gonna go and like flip the game and just outplaying Rampage Gaming at every opportune moment instead of making smart plays around the map.
Yeah, RPG had such a strong map game for such a long time, and now that Rascal Jester are actually pushing what advantages they do have, it seems to be falling apart at the seams.
Pretty sure it has something to do with the fact that Tussle's going full AP and there's a Kassadin here. Like
the 5-1 Kassadin.
Yeah. Like, we don't actually have a mid laner. Our jungler dies instantly. Ooh, shit, that's a good combo. Dara's gonna go get focused down. Ramune's gonna go and try and get some damage around here. But Tussle's gonna get dropped. Actually is able to pick up the Baron buff. Woo!
Pick up the Baron and run away.
The Kiting Ash ultimate, I see. That's actually...
So, RPG making the best of a bad situation.
They're able to pick up one kill from
Rampage were trying to run away from this game, and RPG basically putting the brakes on that by stealing the Baron.
That was messy as fuck, though.
Now it's back to being more or less anyone's game. They're going to be able to protect against these super minions mid lane and set up for pressure on other areas of the map.
I want to go and see that Baron fight again because, like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Where did Evelyn... Why is Evelyn allowed to go in like this? We get to see Evie go all in and the Misfortune ultimate come out. They send two people...
Lavi and Wyvern split off to go to the backside.
And they don't actually have the damage to go and deal with them, apparently. Like, Achimomo doesn't have any mana, and Noah's just, like, trying to auto-attack him. But he does have the Renowned Hurricane, so he's still also DPSing the Baron.
Yeah, without their jungler, that actually turned into very advantageous for RPG.
Yeah, it was a bit of a miscall over there by Rascal Jesters to have Lavi and Weaver go and split off onto the support. Oh shit, Lavi's gonna go get hooked onto by Evie. Wait, Evie, you're going a bit ham, dude. Back up. Glow comes out.
Cataclysm is burned.
Pretty sure using Cataclysm onto anybody not named Noah or Yuki is a mistake. Because they're just going to be able to Rift Walk, Ward Hop, and belly flop their way out.
Well, I mean, if it's like my Jarvan games, then even then it doesn't matter because somehow they find a way to walk through the terrain.
Did you know that terrain was actually coded as a minion until the reworks of this champion? Oh shit! Yatori's just deleted now. Ultimate gets to try and save things up. Here we get to see Ramune into the backline, gonna go and try and scrap things back up for his team, but he's now gonna get caught by the roots. And Evie's gonna go escape through the north side, but he's going to go and get chased down by the Gragas.
Messy team fight and ends with both teams being split. 2 for 2 in the end. Does stop RPG's push in the mid lane.
That was pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Not exactly what he wanted to do, though, because now they lose out on Baron buff on a couple of their members. This is the Q onto the minion, lol. Outplayed. Bench Lavi.
So, RJ is able to keep RPG from making the most of this Baron buff. Yeah, see what the hell happened in this fight.
Evie wants to go and walk up slowly. Alright, Insect by Wyvern. Yatori gets picked out completely. 3 people get knocked up. They go and focus onto Dara. Guardian Angel gets popped by Jarvan. And Ramune has to go and flash out because he flanked the backside. That could have been a lot better for Rascal Jesters, but it also could have been like a lot worse for RPG. You ever think that we're just like voice Twitch chat?
No.
Do we have to do more memes in order to become vocal Twitch chat?
I refuse.
Why not?
No.
Oh, okay. Chat's moving so slow, everyone will see I'm gay. Everyone will see you're gay.
Who's gay?
Bar.
Oh.
Anyways, we're gonna go and see Rascal Jester starting up the Dragon booth. Gonna try and look for a play around here.
This would be a 3-stack dragon.
Shit.
On
Ramune gonna go and duel out Lavi on the side over here. Gonna have a lot of time to go and duel him.
Duel for Ramune.
That just forces out Kassadin, but he does have TP to re-enter the fight, so they have to go and fight onto this dragon really quickly. Evie's coming in through the north side, trying to look for a good play here. Just waiting in the flanks. Kassadin's back in base. Dragon's back up to 6,000 HP. Kassadin's waiting for the TP. Lots of wards coming out over here. And TP is starting to be channeled on the north side of the dragon pit. And now Dragon's down to 4,000. Yuki is going to go get burned down by Ramune, but is going to be able to survive. Tussle's able to get the dragon! Now,
that's huge!
Wait, now Rampage are just going to be able to try and outfight them. Ultimate comes out by Misfortune, is going to be able to burn them down very effectively. Now with that true damage coming out. Oh shit! Cataclysm comes out, drops down under Wyvern and Achimomo. They're both stuck in there. That's it! They're done! Now they're going to be able to go and gun down mid lane. Oh shit! Ramune's going to go and try and slow him down. Tussle's going to be able to maybe go and catch out Yuki, but they're just going to be chased out towards the north side while they go and gun down the mid lane.
Another huge play from Tussle. If Rascal Jesters had picked that up, that would have been a 3-stack dragon. They would have auto-lost the fight, and probably would have lost the game off of that.
That's it,
and
that's 40 seconds.
RPG is just able to push in. We got 40-second death timers.
That was a lot better game by Rascal Jesters this time. Even though their map plays weren't that impressive or as RPG tier. Oh shit, gonna try and make a last stand over here with Noah. Gonna be able to get some chip damage over here. Yuki's low on HP, going to get deleted. Tower's gonna be dropped down very low. Noah has to get CC'd, and RPG are able to keep this from going to a Game 3 and making it a clean 2-0 against Rascal Jesters.
RPG did have some stumbles in the early game, but immaculate map plays and constant pressure on all the lanes kept the game from running away from them. Even
though the Kassadin was strong for most of the game, it just came down to those 5v5 team fights and those like immaculate decision makings in those split-second decisions.
And clutch smites from Tussle.
Oh my god.
Saving the game twice on both Baron and Elder Dragon.
Vote now for Player of the Match using the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, I think actually it was the Misfortune that was like so much like more impactful there. I think it was like, did you see the Misfortune ultimate in the last fight?
You mean the one that Lavi's Zonia'd?
Yes, but it hit 3 other people in the back. It missed Lavi, but it was able to go and deal actually massive damage in the back now that it had the true damage to be able to do that. I don't feel like Tussle was fairly clutch with both of those steals. It was able to let them like stay in the game, even though like they were knocking on their door. I feel like I kind of want to give it over to him, but then again, it was just like both teams won as a team and they both lost as a team. Like everything that these two teams did, they did together in the power of friendship.
Okay, look, I know this is Japanese League, but
you don't want to anime this?
we don't have to animate this.
Why not? I want to anime this. They want to anime this. I wish we could go and see like a replay of that fight. Yo, can we actually go get a replay of that last fight? Fucking send us back. Or forward, whatever. Alright, here it is. So now, we're going to be looking for... So here's the Kassadin TPing in. He's still fairly separated, so Ramune goes and pulls a trigger.
Whatever, it's actually focusing the dragon this time. Tussle just beats him.
Right.
They have the dragon buff.
Lavi is going to go out towards the south side while they're split up. The ultimate from Misfortune zones out Yuki and Noah from actually DPSing their front line. The Cataclysm here is the first time that it didn't get instantly escaped from. And that Ash arrow onto the Kassadin, that was so huge because that meant that the Kassadin, who was like dominant for the entire game, just meant that there's nothing you can do now. You're done this fight.
And the way that fight was playing out was such that it didn't actually explode until the dragon fell. So it was going to be whoever got the dragon was going to have the buff to win the fight.
Yep. That was a good game.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy that Rampage won though, hehe. Caster bias. I would have been so sad if Rascal Jester like won anything.
Wow.
Caster bias, gay rage. Alright, stream is over, go back home.